questions that many of us ask ourselves. There are two questions that most of us at some point have to ask ourselves, and the questions are this: how am I going to make some money, right? You know, one day you wake up and realize that money makes the world go round. You need money to do basic things. So your question is, well, how am I going to make some money, right? The second thing, so here's how the unempowered person answers that question. This goes back to when you were a little kid, when you got first introduced to money, when you asked your parents for some money for some jeans or to go skating or, you know, to go buy Pokemon or whatever it is you did when you were a kid. This is how an unempowered person answers that question of how I'm going to get some money. The unempowered person says, I'm just going to wait for the government to give me some money, right? I'm going to wait for the government to create opportunities for me. I'm going to wait for the government to send me a check, whatever. That's unempowered. Doesn't mean you're lazy. Doesn't mean you're bad. It just means that you don't feel that you have the ability to kind of get it yourself. You kind of are waiting for somebody else to give it to you, but it's our government too, so it's not like we don't deserve that money. It is what it is. The moderately empowered person says, I'm going to go get a job. So your parents might say, well, you want some money, boy, you better go get a job, right? You might have parents like that. What else? A hardworking wealth builder takes it to the next level. They say, well, I don't want to go get a job. I want to create a job. I'm going to start a business, right? That's what a hardworking wealth builder might say. Like, no, I'm not meant to be for a while, I was okay being the employee, but I didn't like it. I said, no, I don't think I want to be the employee. I think it's more fun to be the boss. So how do I become the boss? How do I get his job? Right? So then the person who does the least work though says, I'm going to make an investment. And that's deep. I had a conversation with Dr. Claude Anderson. Y'all know I love Dr. Anderson. He wrote the books, two of the most important books in the history of all of Black America: Black Labor, White Wealth, and Powernomics. If your children haven't read these books, make your kids read these books, please. These should be required reading for every Black family in America. And one thing Dr. Anderson said that was really cool. I loved what he said. He said, he was telling me, he said, well, you know, actually my Jewish friends, they don't really want to run a business because that's work. He said what they do is they will own 10% of 10 businesses, which gives you the same income as if you own a whole business yourself. And they spend their time playing golf because they get money just by putting up the capital. Their money is working for them. That when you hear people say, let your money work for you, that's when you show up and somebody says, well, I want to build a bakery and I'm ready to do the work, but I just ain't got the money. You provide the money, so you're making money just by providing the money. They're doing the actual labor. Right, so there's different ways to make that money, and that's what I would say in hip hop terms. You know that song, "Making Money the Flyway"? Well, that's the flyway to make money, in my opinion. All right. Anyway, let me keep going. The truth is that at the end of the day, all four solutions work, and that's the mixture you seek. Right? If you look at wealth building historically in America, wealth has come from some government subsidies, right? So yeah, we can go and march and rally and tell President Trump or President Wilson, President Johnson, President Smith, whoever the presidents are in the future, President Kanye, right? Whoever the presidents are, we can tell the president, yeah, we want our portion, we want our reparations, we want some land, we want our Homestead Act, we want all of that. But then also, when your children are taught how to make money, you teach them how to work hard just as if they're working for someone, but the person they're working for can be themselves. It can be you. It can be someone in their community. It does not have to be a white man. And then eventually you graduate to the point where you build a capital base and you can reinvest that capital base in order to make yourself more wealthy. So how do we